Okay, thank you very much, Bill, for your time. Um,
I think generally the squad was good. I was just surprised with Partey's exclusion.
let's look at parties exclusion. First of all, okay, what do you make of the handling of the whole issue, even from a footballing part and then a communication aspect? How do you think, if you look at how Otuado handled his communication bit, how he communicated his body language, especially, and even after Kwabena asked him the question again regarding the issue, his body language towards it, and asking to go and ask Partey to hear his side of the story.
Um, it sort of speaks to some issues that possibly has happened in camp or possibly has happened before. That would cast my mind back to just the previous qualifiers where Thomas Partey was called for the double header against Sudan. There were reports of an illness. The GFA released a statement about the illness, and just a little after the international window, we saw him playing for Arsenal, and that brought a whole lot of controversy. I think that may have played a role. Otoado quite hinted that apart from performance, he's also looking at the attitude, commitment of players. So maybe, I mean, it's all speculation, but maybe the commitment would be called into question a bit. But again, it all has to do with the coach and his decision. Basically, he was standing his ground and saying that he decided not to let him come, and basically the why he did it is confidential. But of course, it just leaves room to speculate, and maybe commitment could be an issue. Maybe it could be an issue or not. But in the end, it's just a surprising one. But let's see what happens.
Quite frankly, for me, honestly, I felt when Andrea, you and Asamajan were out of the team, I felt for the first time in a long while we'll have some stability in terms of not hearing a bit of noise and media pressure on the team, a lot of eyes. But it seems that the day is gone, Asamoah is gone, but every time there seems to be issues popping up randomly. What do you think is happening? Are there deep-seated issues which are not even tactical that we need to look at as a country?
Well, with the Black Stars, there's always an issue. It only really pops up a lot, in my opinion, when they are not winning games. When they are winning games, there won't be as many issues. You remember 2010 World Cup? They got to the quarterfinals. We barely had any issue, but later we got to hear how Milovan Rajevac decided not to let Lai Kingston come. Decided even at some point not to let Steven Appiah come. All of these are there. There will always be issues, but it would really prop up when the team is not winning games. And this is the kind of period that we are in. That is why the issues are really sort of coming to bear, and we are seeing this, we are hearing this, and we are hearing that. But I think personally, if in the kind of state that the Black Stars is in, it gets worse before it gets better. I think at some point stability would come. As to whether it will come now, I don't think it will come immediately. I think the Black Stars are close to missing out on our AFCON before the whole structural thing is set and set well for us to see progression in the team. So I think when that sort of that period comes, then we start seeing a bit of progression, and we start seeing that not so many issues will really come out.
I'm beginning to think that we are a country that we major on the minuses, the things that don't really matter. Do you sort of agree?
I think yeah. I mean, the country loves to listen to or loves to hear about some particular issue. If a player misses out, they want to hear why. I think in all, we just have to give the GFA, the Black Stars, the coaches, the technical team the opportunity to just do their work. If it doesn't work, we ask questions, and it's only natural. But if they make their decisions, we stick by them, and then hope it just works out for the better.